Yo brothers, what's going on? So today we got a 2013 Subaru Forester. We're gonna do a little muffler delete on this thing. So right now we're gonna do a little before, what it sounds like right now. Go ahead, start it up, Jake. Okay, give me some revs. All right. You can hear a little burble. Do that again. Yeah. Cool. All right. So yeah, so that's before. You can hear a little bit of burble. It's pretty relatively quiet though. So he's got a nameless kit that we're gonna throw on this thing. As you can see, these flanges on these Subarus, it always seems to be the case, they're pretty corroded, but it looks like we'll be able to get away with not having to do crazy fab stuff. But we're definitely gonna have to cut everything off of this just because of the way the hardware is. It's definitely not gonna come off very easily. But pretty simple. I mean, you just have these two connections here, you got the hangers up here, and all this stuff drops down. And then here's what they look like. Nice stainless exhaust, TIG welded up, real beautiful welds, honestly. And this big old muffler tip. So this will be good. So let's get at it. So now after we wash them off, you can cut them with a Sawzall or anything, then just punch out the center, and it'll come right at it. Cool when they come down. Anytime you guys are doing exhaust work, this tool is essential for pulling hangers. So what this does is this gets behind the rubber insulator, and then this piece actually pushes the hanger through the hole, and it makes it real easy to get them out so you're not prying and doing all this crazy stuff. I'll put them in the description below so you guys can check them out. So the next plan of attack here is see how the gasket is kind of stuck on this flange. We definitely want to make sure that it's super clean before we put anything on it, because if it's not, then we could have issues with it sealing. So we're gonna scrape it off, use like a wire wheel if we have to get it the rest of the way off and clean. Now this did come with hardware and gaskets, so that's cool. We won't have to get anything. Oh, and it came with a cool koozie and some stickers. So if you guys are into that, you got that too. Other than that, once we clean up, we're ready to rock. Another thing when it comes to putting these guys back in the hanger, these ones don't have the little nipple on it, so it's not a big deal, but a little WD-40 makes these slide in way easier. And then we'll just double check fitment just before we put it up. Yeah, and see if there's any adjustment that needs to be done. Look at the bolting action on this one. Look at the dexterous fingers. Oh my goodness. So that's pretty much where they're gonna sit. They're not in the same place as they were stock, but I do like the way they kind of sit out a little bit. They kind of angle out just a little bit, and they're pretty much even both sides. This one sits out just a little bit more than the other side, but we also aren't tight.
Pull them up though.
So yeah, we're gonna get tight with them here and see where they move to, because they definitely will move a little bit. Then we're gonna light it up, see what it sounds like. And that's pretty much it though, guys. I mean, it's super simple. As long as you don't have like really rusty, crusty flanges, because I know a lot of times on the Subarus, these flanges rot out really bad, and then there's no hope, and you have to replace them or do some trickery. But luckily, this thing's fairly new and it's well kept, so there's no issues with the flanges on this one. And you can watch how it moves once you tighten everything up. So see where it's at now. Draws it right into place. I gotta say, at this point, they're identical as far as where they sit. So, I definitely support the nameless. they know what's going on. They got a good fitment. And also, as you see there, you can't really trust your fitment until everything is tight, because it will be a little off. So if you're trying to see where things are gonna fit and nothing's bolted up yet, make sure you tighten everything before you actually start changing your fitment if you're doing some custom or if you have to maneuver the exhaust in any way. But you can see, definitely does a big difference. Hit it. Ooh, yeah. Absolutely. Now we just double check for any exhaust leaks. You can always feel them. These things sound sweet. So we were getting a little bit of an exhaust leak, so we did put the Ultra Copper on this. This is the stuff I've showed you in other videos that we use. It works really well with exhaust work. I put it on headers and it's held up really nicely. So just put a little bit extra just to make sure it's not leaking at all, because it was leaking a little bit out of the edges here on top and bottom. So just put that in there, make sure we got 100% seal. And now she's ready to ship. Good to go. There you have it. That's a nameless muffler delete on the 2013 Subaru Forester. Sound good in my opinion. Not too much, still got the resonator on it, so it's tasteless in my opinion. Sounds good. If you guys got any questions, please ask. I like talking to you guys. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.